All right, so here we are again at Jay's Juke Joint. I'm Jay. This is my home bar. We are in the pandemic, and I'm giving you some cocktail recipes. Simple, easy to make, ingredients you can find virtually anywhere. This one is an original. I call it the Hot Gardner. I get a little flack on that name, although it hasn't made any menus. I've had it in specials in different places. And today we're going to be using Clase Azul, simply because I don't really have any other mezcals here. Mezcal does not last long in this household. It is my personal favorite. And it's a smokier, I guess you could say it's an acquired kind of taste. So, for this cocktail, I'm going to use 100% mezcal. You can cut it with tequila if you want, but the smoke has a lot to do with this drink. And there are a lot of other ingredients that go in this. You have cucumber, you have cilantro, grapefruit, lime. So there's quite a few ingredients in here, but it is a fantastic drink. Whenever somebody asks me to come up with something with mezcal, this is kind of my go-to. It's a spicy drink. There's also jalapeno in this. You don't need to add the jalapeno. If you don't like spice, then leave it out. And then you just have a Gardner. But I call it a Hot Gardner because it has jalapeno in it, and it's a kitschy name. Anyway, so here we go. We're going to start with a mixing glass, right? And I'm going to add 1/4 inch jalapeno. 1/4 inch jalapeno. I should be using tongs, but it's my bar, it's my place, and nobody else to worry about. We're going to use a pinch of cilantro. I'd say about 9-10 leaves is fine. Maybe not even that. 7-8 leaves. There. We are going to use a cucumber wheel. Again, about a 1/4 inch cucumber wheel. Then about 3/4 ounces of fresh squeezed grape juice. Again, I'm using my measured jigger. I prefer these over, the standard metal jiggers. So there's that. I'm going to put a 1/2 ounce of lime. A 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. Okay. Then I'm going to muddle. That's the first thing. So we get our trusty muddler here, and we really got to break up that jalapeno and that cucumber. And this gives it a great kind of fresh but spicy flavor to it. And then we are going to add our mezcal. Like I said, ideally this is something you want to sip on. This is a kind of a higher end mezcal. It's from Durango. It's a little unique in its flavor profile, but this is what we're using today. 2 ounces. 2 ounces of this, just like that. Then I'm going to add some ice. Ideally I should be using the regular ice cubes for the shaking of this, but we're going to use crushed ice, and then we'll re-ice. Oh, I'm also going to salt the rim. You don't have to have it salted. I like the salt. I'm using, again, the Celtic salt. That's a pretty yummy salt, high mineral content, very flavorful. You lime up the rim of that, and then you get some salt around the rim. Salt, heat, smoke goes very well together, especially when you are making a garden style cocktail. So to shake, very simple. You have your mixing glass, you have your shaking tin, pour the ingredients in, give it a little twist, and then give it a little shake. It doesn't have to be over the top. You don't need to shake. Some people shake, do different little dances. I just shake, and then pop it. If it gets stuck, you can bang the edge, open it up. Now this cocktail does need to be strained. I use a Hawthorne strainer or a Hawthorne spring to strain this. You can fine strain it so you don't get cilantro particles in there. There you are. And then we're going to ice it up really quick. A little more ice in there. So. And then I would probably just garnish this with a jalapeno. Throw a straw in it if you're serving it to a guest. And there is the Hot Gardner. Nice and spicy. And refreshing. Excellent, excellent drink. Guaranteed you're going to love that. Even if you're not a big fan of smoky spirits, it's a fantastic cocktail. All right, there it is.